After weeks of speculation, it's finally been announced. Stewart-Haas Racing will not continue in NASCAR after this season. The team has been under the rocks for the past couple of years. Now they've taken the decision to sell all 4 of their charters after this season. Over the past few weeks, there have been several questions regarding Stewart-Haas Racing's commitment to NASCAR. While they have had their days of glory, the team has been struggling for performance in the past few years. This has led to several issues within the team. It's clear that things have not gone according to plan for Tony Stewart and Gene Haas. They released the following statement after communicating the decision to their employees on Tuesday afternoon. "We have made the difficult decision to close Stewart-Haas Racing at the conclusion of the 2024 season. It's a decision that did not come easily, nor was it made quickly. Racing is a labor-intensive, humbling sport. It requires unwavering commitment and vast resources, with a 365-day mindset to be better than everyone else. It's part of what makes success so rewarding. But the commitment needed to extract maximum performance while providing sustainability is incredibly demanding. And we've reached a point in our respective personal and business lives where it's time to pass the torch. We're proud of all the wins and championships we've earned since joining together in 2009. But even more special is the culture we built and the friendships we forged as we committed to a common cause, winning races and collecting trophies. That is the same commitment we made to our personnel, our partners, and our fans coming into this year, and that commitment will remain through the season finale at Phoenix. We have tremendous respect and appreciation for all of our employees, and we will work diligently to assist them during this transition to find new opportunities beyond the 2024 race season." It was earlier expected that SHR would just sell 1 or 2 of their charters so they could focus on rebuilding the team. However, the owners have stated that they're not able to commit fully to the team to help it grow. But we have already committed ourselves to delivering the latest news on NASCAR consistently, so no hesitation. Just hit that subscribe button and let us do the rest. You won't regret it. Given that NASCAR is making cars a bit more aerodynamically sensitive, the cost of manufacturing a car will most probably go up. This means that Ford, who has been the manufacturer of Stewart-Haas Racing since 2017, will most likely increase their costs. Gene Haas started this team back in 2002. They made their NASCAR Cup Series debut during the 2003 season. However, their success was limited until Tony Stewart became a partner in 2009. At the time, Stewart had already won 2 Cup Series championships and was pretty popular in the NASCAR world. So Gene Haas decided to bring him on by giving him a seat in one of the cars, along with a 50% stake in the team. With his name on the brand, the franchise attracted a lot more sponsors. Tony Stewart went on to bring a lot of success to the team. He won the 2011 Cup Series championship while driving the number 14 car. After a long and successful career in NASCAR, Stewart decided to retire after the 2016 season, as the sport was very physically demanding. During his time, he has attempted the double 2 times. The double is when a driver takes part in the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600 on the same day. Tony Stewart remains the only driver to have completed the entire 1,100 miles of the double. Kevin Harvick is another legendary driver for Stewart-Haas Racing. He joined the team in 2014 and won the Cup Series during his debut season with the team. He was a consistent threat year after year for the Cup Series championship until the 2022 season. That year, NASCAR introduced the next-gen or Gen 7 cars, which were meant to increase the level of downforce generated. From then on, the Ford cars were not able to consistently deliver at every circuit. They had their strengths and their weaknesses. Last year was Kevin Harvick's final season in NASCAR. This year, the team has been struggling even more. Their best driver so far is Chase Briscoe, who sits at 16th place in the points table. As it stands, none of their drivers have won a race this year. Hence, it looks unlikely that any of them will be able to qualify for the playoffs. Looking at the drivers, they will all have to prove themselves to the other teams if they hope to continue in this sport. Chase Briscoe earlier stated that every race seemed like an audition, as SHR's departure was rumored at the time. "There's obviously concern anytime there's rumors," Briscoe said. "Nobody really knows what's going on. I certainly don't know what's going on at our place either. I'm confident that if SHR is still around, I feel like I've proved myself enough that they'd keep me on here," Briscoe said. "But anytime there's this many rumors going around, you start to get a little nervous. And that's the big thing. Not knowing it or not really hearing anything, you just try to go out there and audition every week, he added. Now that SHR's departure is finalized, every race is indeed an audition. The good news is that the number of spots available in the sport will most likely not change. After all, Stewart-Haas is selling their charters. So Briscoe and the rest of the Stewart-Haas drivers will just have to prove that they're better than the younger drivers in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Chase Briscoe will most likely be able to remain in the sport next year. He entered NASCAR in 2021 and has delivered for Stewart-Haas Racing on a consistent basis, considering the pace of the car he was driving. But saying goodbye to the team and his crew will be tough. He's been with SHR for the past 7 years, from its Xfinity days. After SHR released their statement, Briscoe took to the social media platform X to express his thoughts on the team's departure from NASCAR. "Hey everybody, here in the parking lot at Stewart-Haas," Briscoe said. "Just got the news that we're shutting down at the end of the year. So yeah, crazy time. I never thought this day would come. I've been at Stewart-Haas for the last 7 years now. It's truthfully become like a home to me and feels like a family. Just what an incredible group of men and women at this place that just make it feel like home and just make you enjoy coming to work each and every day. First and foremost, I just hope that all the guys and gals of this place find a great opportunity because each and every single person here deserves it," he said. "Just an incredible group of people that have all put in so much hard work and effort and just sacrificed so much for me to be able to live out my dream of driving race cars and winning at the highest level. It's crazy knowing that this will be the last year that I drive the 14 car. The car that I looked up to growing up and obviously idolized growing up. Crazy times for sure. Never thought it would happen," he said. "Yeah, have no idea what I'm doing going forward. It's going to be an interesting time these next couple of weeks just trying to find what's available out there and hopefully can land on my feet and continue to race in the Cup Series. So yeah, appreciate all the support, all the love, and yeah, we'll see what happens going forward. Appreciate it, guys." Briscoe will certainly miss the people he has been working with for the past 7 years. It was heartfelt how he emphasized that every single employee of the team deserves to get a great opportunity elsewhere after the ongoing season. Given that the news just recently broke, the drivers and employees will have no idea what they will be doing next. One of their options would be to seek employment from the teams that will be buying the charters from Haas. There are a few teams who have shown interest in expanding their operations for the future. Front Row Motorsports General Manager Jerry Freese said the Bob Jenkins-owned outfit is exploring the idea of adding a team. "I think we're always looking to expand, to be honest with you, and I think this year there's a lot of chatter about that," Freese said. "Bob has this desire to be 3 cars. We were at one time, and I think he had a lot of regret that we sold the one charter we had. The truth is, we're kind of space challenged where we're at with what we're doing today," Freese said. "We could make it work with 3 Cup teams out of our shop, but we'd have to find a new home for the truck team. So I think for us to expand, we've got to look at building options. Purchasing SHR's charter would be ideal for FRM, as they will be able to purchase SHR's infrastructure as well. The SHR headquarters has 2 buildings out of which the team operates. Along with the sale of the charters, the team will be looking to sell or lease out their buildings as well. So FRM's problem of space could be solved with this. Another team looking to purchase additional charters is 2311. After making their debut in 2021, the team quickly expanded to 2 charters in 2022. Last year and this year, the team ran a non-charter 3rd car in select races. So there's no doubt that they will be looking to purchase a charter from Stewart-Haas Racing. It is speculated that SHR will sell each of the charters for approximately $20 to $30 million. There have been instances in the past where teams have bought charters for $40 million, but this seems unlikely. It will be interesting to see which teams come up as candidates to purchase the charter, and to see where the current SHR drivers will end up next season. Do you think SHR made the right decision to sell all of their charters? Post your thoughts in the comment section below.